Hi everyone, this is Michelle the Crazy Homemaker. I'm down here in my hydroponic garden again, and I'm going to show you some stuff that I'm going to be doing today. Alright, first off, let's have a quick tour here. This is the lettuces that my grandson helped me last week to pot into these net cups in the kitty litter Kratky containers, and they are doing really well. Okay, here's the 2 tomato plants that we will be putting into our tomato cage, and I'll show you that in a minute. And those are ready to go in. These are more baby lettuces. This is the Tango Red, which is actually sprouted the same time that these did, but I don't know why that's not doing so well. Probably because it's up here in this little Kratky thing, and it's more or less a small container, and there's enough water. There's enough roots on it. In fact, it's got some nice air roots coming up. So I'll be probably moving that down into the NFT system after a while. This kale here is not doing so well. Its roots are turning brown, and I'm probably going to be taking that one out or moving it up to this Kratky instead. Here's it. This is a tiny Tim tomato. I wanted to grow small like salad tomato, and it's doing pretty good. I'm going to be putting it into a 1-gallon container here. This is one of my first experimental Kratky things. I think I have a hole on the side of it in case of, because it was an outside container. I have a hole drilled on the side of it below the 2-inch net cup so that I could leave it outside, let it grow on a trellis, whatever I had planted in here, and then it will drain the water to a decent level where it won't drown the plant. And that worked out really well. So I'm going to be planting it in here, this tiny Tim. I have seeds started in here. This is what I've got. And my gardener's broadleaf Batavian endive. I have some of those started. Started those the other day. The red romaine lettuce. This hasn't been producing well for me, probably because I don't have the right temperature or something, but I'm sure it's going to work this time. We will see. And the Baker Creek seeds, the Merveille de 4 Saisons, that's Marvel of 4 Seasons in English, and this one sometimes grows for me, didn't grow for me the last time, so we'll see what happens this time. Also, I have in another container, let me put you down here for a second. I started these radish seeds. This is from a place that where I used to live in South Carolina. It's called Kings Cove, and they had early scarlet golden radish seeds, 1 ounce for 82 cents. This was a garden supply store, so they usually buy in huge bulk and then portion it out into smaller packets, and they had a whole lot of seeds, but I didn't need a whole lot. But in this packet is a lot of seeds, so this should last me a long time. But I have those planted in here. I just started those yesterday, so they're not going to be even anything for them to see. But it is a wicking bed. I used yarn as the wick, as you can see down here. I tripled it up, put a very light knot in it. I didn't tighten that knot. I let it more or less lay together, and I dampened the soil, dampened the cocoa coir and perlite mix, and put it all together with the seeds in there. So that's my quick and easy. I had this stuff bucket for the radishes that hopefully will come up later. And yes, there's my NFT. It is growing like crazy. I'm going to be harvesting that today for salads. My celery is still growing. I I believe this is a cooking celery. I'm not sure, but I will have to look that up. So the stalks might not get really big, but that's still a very young plant, so we will see. And up here, I don't know if you can see, I have a huge radish and way back in the back, and I have another one coming up right here. That's why I planted more radishes. And I got my tomato cage it's painted, set up. Got my light hanging here. I zip tied this light onto here. It has you can raise and lower, on and off switch. I don't have it on a timer, and painted it white so it would reflect. And there's one bucket that I have sitting there just to see how much room it would take up. I Cloroxed it and got it nice and sanitary clean. And I moved my fan over to here, which I don't have on right now because it's pretty chilly down here. I'm going to have to take a look at why it's so chilly. But that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I'll be harvesting those leaves and that radish right now. So I'll talk to you later, and you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by.